the game and all the ceremony afterwards.
Man, Yale is good. It's a really good basketball team. There's a reason they've been successful. Been an NCAA tournament participant 3 out of the last 5 years, I believe. A lot of those kids have won an NCAA tournament game. So, I mean, I was aware they weren't going to come in here and be intimidated by whatever the environment was. But I am proud of our team for finding a way to win against a good team on a night where we obviously did not shoot the basketball well and pretty much got dominated inside. To be perfectly frank, we have to address that. But like I tell my team, there are no bad wins. So we'll take them and we'll figure out a way to learn from it and try to get better next time.
Coach, what was it like to be gifted the blanket at the end, the highest honor blanket that one can receive?
I don't know how to even quantify that. It's really kind of what you get into coaching for, right? Is to have such an impact on the kid's life that he feels like he wants to do something like that for you. And shy of getting emotional, it means a big deal to me, and probably one of the highlights of my coaching career at this point.
Did you know you were going to receive that blanket before you went out there?
I did not. And, you know, when they told me there at half court what it meant, that's when that sunk in that, you know what, at 22 years old when I got into coaching at Furman, that's the type of impact I wanted to be able to have. And winning games are a ton of fun. I'm as competitive as anybody. I want to win every game, but it's bigger than wins and losses. Like I said before, I want to be able to feel like 10 years from now, when they're done playing basketball, they still feel like I've helped them somehow. And obviously that's something that Lindy and his family feel at this point.
Was it a little more special today to see Lindy kind of do what he did the last 2.5 minutes with everything going on?
Yeah, very fitting. You know, I don't necessarily believe in coincidences. As I say that word. And so it was very fitting that he was the guy, even on a night where he wasn't his best, when we really needed it, he was able to put us over the top.
Lindy, what did today mean to you?
It meant a lot to me and my family, being here for 4 years, and just a university that helps me renew my culture in certain ways, and a university that's showed me a lot of love and compassion to give me every resource for me to be successful. Just meant a lot for me and my family.
That final 2.5 minute stretch, was there a little bit in your head of, I'm just going to take over here?
No, not really. My teammates put me in a great position, gave me great passes, set good screens, and me being ready to shoot. We practice that every single day, and the ball fell.
With you getting hot there at the end, did it make the moment all the more special with the ceremony coming afterwards?
I guess for everyone else, yeah. I was just happy to get a win for my team.
What did you see as the key to you guys just being able to pull away at the end?
Our defense, our half-court defense, and crunch time rebounding.
Were there?
You played with Jordan Bruner in elementary school. What was it like playing against him tonight?
It was lovely, you know, running up and down the court with him. I think I forced him to travel one time, and I was just, you know, chirping back and forth with him. But you know, it's been 10 years since I've talked to him. Just seeing him be successful at Yale means a lot to me.
Were there any frustrations with the shooting tonight as a team?
Maybe a little bit, but we know how hard we put the work in. We know we get shots every single day, and we're shooters, so we try to have no conscience. You miss one, you just keep shooting, and the ball will eventually fall.
Defense played well, though. Was it good to be able to rely on the defense when you're struggling offensively?
Yeah, that's what we always do. We'll pride ourselves on defense every single day. For as long as I'm here, and as long as Coach Mike's here, it's all about defense.
What did you think of Ice's performance on defense?
I thought he played great. He was very active. Got in there, helped us get some rebounds, and he controlled the game for us.
I think I heard that you gifted Coach Boynton the Circle of Life blanket. What does that mean, like, for him and for your family to be able to get that?
Well, that blanket, the Circle of Life, is the highest honored blanket that we could give to somebody. And Coach Mike being just a mentor to me and putting me in a position to be successful, and you know, pushing me, giving me all the confidence every single day. You know, I can't ask much else for a coach.
Wasn't just, you know, Mike and president of the university and stuff, but down to like B-Rad and all those guys. How important was it to you to fully include everybody?
It meant a lot to me. Every single person has a different role, and they all do their job to a T every single day. And even my teammates, I gotta give them credit as well. They didn't get any gifts today, but they were the ones out there battling with me. And it feels great to give back to the people that have helped me.
Anything else from Lindy?
Like you guys forced 15 or 14 first half turnovers by Yale. How big was that in the grand scheme of things?
It was big time. This year, due to the depth that we have, we like to really pick up full court going into the games, just pressuring teams. We feel like we're 1 through 15 deep, so we pride ourselves on turning teams over and just keeping applying pressure the whole game on them.
What do you think when Lindy kind of gets hot like that in his final 2.5 minutes? He did it against Texas Tech last year, just things like that. What goes through your mind when you start seeing Lindy hit shots like that?
Lindy's always been a player that can just sporadically start hitting shots. A lot of people say that he doesn't shoot the ball enough, that he doesn't take enough shots, but that's just not his nature. He's not a selfish player, really, but whenever he gets hot, I just try to think in my mind, let me find a way to get him the ball and get him in a good position, because anytime he lets it go and he's feeling it, I feel like it's going to go in.
Talked a lot about you and Avery being on the floor together, but do you guys feed off each other defensively?
Oh, for sure. Either I set the tone, I believe we started off the game, they turned it over right off the bat, but and when he comes in and he's picking up defensively, we do that in practice on each other. So whenever we go out there against other point guards, they really don't expect that pressure to be applied the whole game on them. And that's just what really helps us, both of us, and we do never feed off each other.
There's a lot talked about defense. Would you say that's the identity of this team this year?
Most definitely. I feel like that's Coach Boynton's. I feel like that's how every team for Coach Boynton is. Their identity is. When you can go out here and only how many points we had? 50, 60, something like that.
64.
Yeah, a lot of teams won't win a game just scoring 64 points. And today, we held our team below 60. And I believe last game, the team that we played had below 60. So he just provides defense to us every day, and that's what we really like to hang our hat on.
For you guys.